Here are my mechanical pencils. As you can see, there's quite a few. In total, 41, including lead holders, as you see here. First, let's talk about the Parkers, the Zebra, and the Pentel pencils. First up, we have the Parker Insignia, 0.5mm mechanical pencil. As you can see, it's a very beautiful silver and gold design, and it's made in the USA. I like it a lot. In fact, I like all my mechanical pencils a lot, but I like this one the most out of the Parkers. The second Parker I have is a Parker Jotter mechanical pencil based on the design of the ballpoint, 0.5mm. This one's made in United Kingdom. See? That's pretty nice. It's very light though, pretty top heavy. It balances about there. Next we have the Zebra M301 0.5mm mechanical pencil. It is made in Japan, and it has a small fixed sleeve at the beginning, if you could see, which is okay, but I would prefer that it retracted. I guess you wouldn't be able to find it for so cheap. Now they're made in Indonesia, and I'm lucky I found this one because it's made in Japan, and everybody knows Japan is awesome. Now we come to the cream of the crop, the Pentels. Pentel is one of my favorite mechanical pencil companies and companies of all time because they make some of the best mechanical pencils. Here we go back to the roots. This is one of the first Pentels ever made, the Pentel 350E mechanical pencil, 0.5mm, 4mm fixed sleeve for drafting purposes, and it's made in Japan. If you look closely, let's see if I can get this in without blurring. If you look closely, they didn't even have a logo then. And one special thing about this pencil is that, look, it's so thin, and so is the top, right? Well, if you open it, turns out you can only hold a single stick of lead. Most mechanical pencils nowadays, you can hold about 12 pieces of lead in each one. Close this. Success. Next up, we have a cheap version of their just normal pencil, Pentel Planets, made in the USA, and see how the eraser wears down? I like that the whole eraser module comes off, so then if your eraser runs out, it's not a nightmare to refill the lead. You know, just your run-of-the-mill number 2 pencil replacement. Next up, we have a set of Pentel Icy pencils. The first one has a pretty rusted top, but the grip is a lot softer than my second one. They're both made in the USA, and I like them quite a lot. Next up, the Pentel Twist Erase, 0.5mm. They call it Twist Erase for a reason. The eraser twists up. It's pretty nice. It's made in Japan and has this comfy grip. Puts me to sleep at night, that's how comfy it is. Anyway, fixed sleeve, good for drafting but not good for your pocket, and the whole eraser module again comes off. The only problem with this one is that this eraser module is kind of loose, so it slips off sometimes and all the lead falls out. That could be annoying. Pentel Techniclick 2, made in Japan, 0.7mm, my first 0.7mm in this video. Nice grip, side clicker for speed and efficiency, fixed sleeve again, and it has an eraser cap this time. If I can get it off. See? But here the eraser comes off, so that's a problem when the eraser runs down. Next we have a set of Pentel Quicker Clickers, 0.5mm, both made in Japan, both the same model number. This is the older version. They re-released this for a short time, Pentel, as a retro version for a slightly higher price. It's the PD245, I think? PD345, and it has a side click as well. This earlier version has a shorter lead sleeve and has no grip. The newer version has a smoked, translucent body and a grip and a longer fixed sleeve. I like them both, but not as much as the Twist Erase. Next, Pentel Sharp P205, #1 selling drafting pencil in America. It's no wonder. Made in Japan, this is one of the most solid drafting pencils I have. It's nice and hard. Can't break it, unless you run it over by a train or something. And the clip is removable, so if you want to draw long lines like this, clip won't distract you and you don't have to break it off. P205, made in Japan, of course, and the top comes off to reveal the standard drafting pencil eraser, completely useless. Next, we have a pencil that I got around 5th grade, the Pentel FlexFit 0.7mm. I don't believe this one's made anymore, but I think they make the FlexFit 2 still, which has a customizable grip. This one's pretty old, so you can see the wear on it. See these little silver marks? They used to be all around the pencil. Now they're just on the top, kind of. The great thing about this pencil is that it fully retracts. The tip retracts. So as you can see, when I extend the lead, the whole point comes out, and I can write, fine, and then just push the clip, and the whole body retracts. The only problem is that I have to click the lead in, and then, bam. It's really nice. And the clip is good size too. We're starting to crack because of its age. And, of course, this eraser, made in Japan. Very nice pencil, very solid. Here's a couple of all black Pentel Econo Sharp A45, made in the US, and the whole eraser module comes off again. Just a couple of standard office pencils from a few years ago. They don't make these anymore, I don't believe, but they look pretty cool, and it won't break the bank if you lose one of these. I refilled one of them with blue lead. It's pretty nice. Next, a set of Pentel graph gears. The graph gear 500 and 1000 in 0.5mm form. They're both made in Japan, and they're both extremely solid, extremely awesome mechanical pencils. They both have lead hardness indicators. On the graph gear 500, the lead indicator is on the top clicker, and in the graph gear 1000, it's closer to the tip, as you can see right there. I've filled both of them with HB lead, and they still have the original barcodes on them. I like keeping my pencils in brand new condition. The 500 has a fixed sleeve and a plastic body, but a metal grip. So this means that it's very top heavy, very bottom heavy, I guess, point heavy. And when you write with it, it feels almost weightless in your hand. Fantastic. The Graph Gear 1000 has the same retractable point system as the FlexFit, but the parts are metal inside, so it sounds a lot more solid. Plus it has the 4mm fixed sleeve for drafting purposes. And when you press the button, it's pretty solid. And these little rubber nibs make it extremely easy to grip this pencil. And since the balance point is closer to the middle and it's about twice the weight of the Graph Gear 500, it feels pretty solid in your hand, and you can write forever with it. This is my favorite Pentel pencil of all of them, even that they make. Got this off of Amazon for about $15. Worth every penny. All metal construction and a fantastic pencil. So, that ends part 1 of our mechanical pencil journey, and I still have 2 more sets to go. Stay tuned.